Hello, beautiful friends. It's Erika. So today I want to talk about one of the hidden things that people don't think is going to be hard to do, but when they're faced with it, they might find that it is really hard to do. And that is being open to receiving. And this may feel counterintuitive for some of you, where you're like, well, of course, I'd love to receive goodness. I'd love to receive care. I'd love to receive nurturing. But do you just think that from an intellectual standpoint, or do you actually know how to receive? I'm seeing this come up in a few of the conversations I've been having recently. And so I wanted to do this video because it's one of those things where someone thinks they might be open to receiving, but then when they're actually faced with the opportunity to receive, they have like a push away moment, or they're like, oh, no, 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 I don't want to receive. I don't want to receive. So let's talk. I'm going to talk about that today here in this video. And I've been doing a lot more videos over in my inner circle, which is a free membership. So I haven't been posting as much here, but so if you're interested in some more videos that I do, go and sign up for that. It's free, and you can log in and watch a whole bunch of other videos. But I wanted to do this here because I think it's something that people struggle with so much, but they don't know they struggle with it. They're like, but it's only when they're confronted. So what am I talking about? I was having a conversation with, so first of all, the feminine aspect of all of us, whether we are masculine or feminine, male, female, doesn't matter. The feminine aspect of all of us is the side of us that is open to receive. That is an aspect of feminine energy. And many people who, for example, consider themselves more divine feminine in their core energy, right? They're more the feminine generally. They're used to being very nurturing and very giving. It is an aspect of feminine energy. Yet there's a point where when somebody wants to give to us, we get very uncomfortable with that. Like, what's up with that? Why are we getting uncomfortable with it? Because there's a part of us that doesn't know how to receive. And like, I know for me, I was experiencing, so I'll give you just a story from my life. A few years ago, I remember, so my daughter's super affectionate. I'm super affectionate, like very cuddly, very lovey. We have a very close relationship. And I remember a couple years ago, she was just constantly giving me hugs. Oops, sorry about that. Giving me hugs, giving me kisses, like just wanting to be all over me. And I found myself almost like, oh my gosh, get away. Like it's too much. And I was like, what am I doing? Who doesn't want to receive love and kisses from their teenage daughter? Like, who gets them, first of all? I mean, of course, a lot of people get them, but the point is, I was like, what is wrong with me that I'm literally like, it wasn't even a conscious thing. It was just like, I just felt uncomfortable because it was too much coming at me. And it's because I needed to look at the side of myself that was like, why don't you welcome receiving this immense expression of genuine love? Why, like you thought you wanted, but it was very eye-opening for me. So that's one way that can manifest, and because you might think you want that, but then how do you physically respond? How do you react? What does your body do? What are you telling yourself in those moments? And I was having a dialogue with someone the other day about receiving, being open to receive. As there's another aspect of receiving that I think is a nuance that is important to pay attention to. So first off, there's two scenarios where you might be receiving. One is when you maybe are needing to ask for help, right? I need some help. I need some support. I need someone to pick up my kids. I need financial support, whatever it is. But like, it's almost like you are able to receive when you need help or need assistance of some kind, right? Most people have gotten pretty good at that. It may be hard to ask for help, but when somebody does help, we might resist it. We might resist asking for help, but we're able to receive it when it is something that we need, right? But here's what happens when you have done a lot of your healing and you are embodying sacred feminine energy is, how do you receive when someone wants to just give to you, to just love on you? How do you receive that? Do you receive it? Or do you push that away? Like, are you comfortable receiving when you need something? And are you comfortable or uncomfortable when someone chooses to give to you because they choose to give to you? They want to give to you. And one of the most loving things that you can do as a human being is receive when someone wants to give to you. Because we might be saying, oh, no, I don't need the help, or oh, no, I got it. What we are doing is robbing that person of an opportunity to give to us. You know, when that happens, where you genuinely really want to help somebody and they shut you down, you're kind of like, oh, I really wanted to help them, or I wanted to give to them. I was happy to do it. But then when they shut you down, you sort of feel a little rejected. You don't want to be doing that. You do not want to be doing that. But again, this is how that inner child or the shadow can sometimes rear its head, is when someone wants to give to you because they just want to give to you. Or they just want to help you. And I'll even give another example from my life. Before I was living in Florida, my mom would come out and visit me every year over spring break for a week. And she would come to my house, and all she wanted to do was things that, as a single mom, I just didn't have the energy or the priority to do. Things like, I want to help you organize your closet. I want to clean your refrigerator. That was a big thing. And I would always resist it. Like, no, mom, I don't want you to do, it's okay. It's okay. I don't need you to do that. But I kind of got wise after a while and realized how much it meant to her to do it for me. Yes, I'm capable of doing it. Yes, I'm capable of cleaning my own refrigerator out. But why the heck not let her do it for me, right? I was robbing her of that. It really brings her joy. And those of you that are parents, like, you kind of know, like, you love doing that stuff for your kids because you know it matters, but maybe they're not prioritizing it or making time for it, right? Like, the last thing I'd like clean my refrigerator, and if something spilled or something was, on the wall or on the thing, I'd clean it. But she would do the whole, like, basically empty everything out, deep dive, steam clean everything, and throw everything back in. And I'd open the fridge and I'd be like, oh, it's so beautiful. And it's exactly why she loved giving it to me, because it brought, like, you can even see it now when I'm remembering that memory. Like, it still brings me so much joy to be like, my mom just did that for me because she wanted to. So I hope that this video gives you some ideas, some food for thought. How have you had experienced that, where maybe you thought you were willing to receive, but then when you're given the opportunity, do you say no, no, no? I mean, I tell you, Miss Independent shows up a lot with the divine feminine because she's so used to being in her masculine energy and her feminine energy. It's like when you're kind of on your own, you have to be Mother, Father, Holy Ghost to you, your family, your kids. If you are, like a single parent, for example, and so that is, or you're used to being kind of on your own and not in a partnership. It's very, very, very hard to learn to receive, in the experience I've had in my life, but also in a lot of my clients and a lot of my my friends. And it's surprising. It is surprising. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. If you are also, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. I would so appreciate it. I'm not posting a ton on YouTube anymore. YouTube's algorithms have shifted. A lot of people don't see the things that they subscribe to anymore. But if you would, it's an easy way for you to give back. If you find value in my work, I would so appreciate it. And I am going to be announcing a mentorship mastermind, small group mastermind here in the next day, to my inner circle first, and then I will be announcing it here as well. But you guys in the inner circle are going to hear about it first. It's going to be a small mastermind group that goes from January through the end of May next year. So excited. So do stay tuned to the Inner Circle if you are a member and to this channel. And I'd love to hear from you guys. How have you experienced this concept of receiving in your life after, before you did your healing, during your healing, since you've done your healing? Have you noticed anything in particular about yourself that was surprising? All right, my friends, I send you so much love. And until next time, bye.